So we've created a task container component that will display an individual task. Let's take a look at that. We see that right here. And there's the header and then the individual components down below. Now the next step is to adapt this container component so that it can take multiple task items. So to do that, we're going to use something called aura iteration. Let's go to our developer console. And if we go to our to-do task container, we're going to take a look at this piece here. Now, we're going to want to add multiple tasks in the table body. So we could do something like this. If we save that and update our preview, we'll see all of those tasks right there with an associated delete button. So we have the individual tasks loading up as we add them, but we want to have a way of doing this programmatically. And like I mentioned, we can do that with the aura iteration. So aura iteration. And let's close that tag. Okay. We need an items attribute. Items equals, and then we need a var attribute. I'm going to explain both of these. Now the items attribute is an array of items that we want to iterate over. And the var attribute is the representation of each one of those items. We'll just do something simple and add these tasks we have. So wash the dog, walk the dog, and play with the dog. Okay, so we have those 3 items in there. And then for var, we can just call this task. And let's save that. Now, what we can do is within the aura iteration, we can add in that individual task. So C to do task, and task name equals parentheses, and then for here we can just do that var name task, and then close that. Okay, so I've saved, and let's update the preview to take a look at that. And it looks exactly the same. Okay, so we actually didn't need those ticks. I thought we would because we wanted to use a string type, but we actually don't need them. But we have the 3. So let's go back to that developer console task container. Now, basically, we're passing, for each one, we're creating a to-do task. So what we can do is we can create an attribute on this component and call it task list. So aura attribute name is task list, and then type equals string array. I'm going to close that off, and we want to, so rather just passing static values to the items, we're going to get them from this attribute, and we can get rid of all of those. Come on, get rid of all of those, and then just put our task list v.tasklist. Now to test this, let's just add a default value here. Let's save that and then update the preview. Okay, cool. So we see we have those 2 items right there, and that's being generated from our attribute in the to-do task container.